Hello friends, my name is RagePanda1. I'd like to thank you for checking into the video as I have just checked in on all of my guild orders. Today we're going to continue our dungeon descent, and don't you know it, it's gonna be a good time because we are pretty strong now. We're on floor 10 and we are going hard. Due to the way that we're progressing through here so easily and so quickly, I don't think I'm going to keep going through every single relic that we find. I am going to go through all of the purple and yellow relics that we find, and I will tell you any mythic champions that we come across. And of course, we're going to go ahead and hit that murder button. I have to say that the Fulgur champions have just the most stellar looking abilities. We're going to grab some defense for the teammates in the front. That's a lot of chests. Grabbing some attack for all teammates here with our banner of command. 2 purples in a row. I think that I would actually like to get some extra attack speed here. Then we have our little boss character trying to hide in the corner here. But of course we're going to do a swift and just murder to him. Should be easy as you could imagine. And they're dead almost before I can even finish speaking. Oh, good night, sweet prince. And that gives us 15% damage for our marksman and mage champions. Hawkeye Sight is one of my favorite things to get in the entire game. Playing with all of these other champions really makes me wish that I was not going free to play right now. I made a suggestion in the Discord for an improvement to the game, and I'd like to know your thoughts on that. My suggestion is that I think that when you are doing your interrogations, it should affect the rarity of the champion that you receive. And so my plan is that if you get everything perfect, 100%, then you would get yourself an epic quality 4-star champion. And from there, if you get one thing wrong in your interrogations, they would become a 2-star epic champion, and then a 3-star blue champion, a 1-star blue champion, then a 3-star green, and a 1-star green. Now, I think that would give you a little bit of incentive to actually care about the interrogations a little more. Right now, you can, if you want to just click through, you can just click through. I mean, you get enough resources that you could just use all of your resources to finish your interrogations and pretty much be fine. Like, they'd hand out so many of them. I always try to get them all right. I think the game is fun in doing that, but you don't get anything. And I feel like it would make it just a little more entertaining, a little more engaging, and a little more meaningful if you had the potential to get some serious upgrade material. Some quality ascension material. One person commented that they thought that would be a little too overpowered, but if you think about it, having an epic character isn't going to do much for the majority of people in the game, unless you're a totally brand new account. And I think that's fine, you know? Are people going to be able to abuse it to instantly get a relatively decent team? Kind of. But you don't get the best characters, really, from interrogations anyway. You get a couple of really nice ones. But you're not going to make a full perfect team of all epic quality characters from doing that. So I think just for the purposes of ascension materials and making it a little more rewarding, that would be a great thing. We're going to grab this friend and then we are going to absolutely destroy the murder button. Well, obviously we don't need the male Lionstone, but female Fulgur could do a lot of damage around the map. And we're going to find out now when we hit that murder button. Let's collect some loots. Normally I would not put all of the chests on the board and then clear them out all at once like that, but you know, I just like the way it looks in the video. That's it. That's the only reason I'm doing it. I'm also killing everything instantly because this system works just as well as you would hope it would. We're going to reduce the enemy health again, because that's partially what's helping us kill them instantly. Something spawned on that floor right after I clicked to leave it, and now my heart is broken, and I don't know if I'll ever fully recover from this. I certainly won't financially recover from this. Interesting. I mean, I'm pretty stoked about our team already, if I'm being honest. I could have got that male Lionstone before and that would have been fine. Let's just chuck that in there. Let's see what happens. It doesn't even matter. That is fun. I like that though. This does give me an idea for another video that I can do after this series, which is trying to decide how many nodes should you pick up per stage. That'll be an interesting thought. Probably take a little bit of experimentation. Unfortunately, not that exciting. We'll go health for everybody. Another purple. I feel like I want to go for attack speed again. That helps everybody. I wonder, when you go back to the save point after having lost the battle, does it already have everything cleared that you cleared before, and you go through the same levels again to power up a little more? That would make testing this extraordinarily easy. I think that the Stone of Life would be a great buff to have in standard battles, but it's just not gonna do anything when I'm killing everything instantly, so we'll just reduce enemy defense and kill them even faster. A little banner of despair for you. Well, seeing as how we're incredibly overpowered, we're going to disregard the fact that they even exist, and we're not going to counterplay at all. We're just going to go ahead and watch as all of our abilities hit at the same time and everything dies. Ooh, precision bow. This is my first time seeing that, I believe, and 15% crit rate is going to be fun. Now, I think that we already have a Reaper's Scythe, and I can't imagine that the wording there would make it stack at all. So we're going to reduce enemy attack by 15%. And already we are on the final floor of this video, and you know what? I really like Dungeon Descent. I think that it takes too long, and so it's going to come down to figuring out what is the balance. How much time do I need to put in versus I'm just going to do everything until I win. And we'll grab our ally here. I've never actually gotten to try the female Nast, but I don't have any reason to try it now. Same with the Lycanus. So it doesn't really matter, but I'll grab her just in case everybody else mysteriously dies. Knock knock. Who's there? The murder button. I just fought a great deal of female Huntsdorfs, and I really wish that they would fix the badger. Alright, and now we collect again. Ooh, just from a random chest. I thank you. Well, I think 20% attack is gonna do just fine here. I guess we're taking damage for the front row. These other two options don't seem that great for me right now. We're taking some damage reduction for all teammates here. Not that exciting, but you know, it's necessary. To finish my point about the female Huntsdorfs, I mean, when we fight a Huntsdorf, that badger is so tanky, and all they need to do is to let us have the tankiness that it already has for them, and I think we are pretty much good to go. They would be good characters then, and also maybe increase the range of the grenade blast for the female. I feel like that could be useful as well. So repeating crossbow would be really good here if it procs at the beginning of the battle and then every 15 seconds. But I don't think it does. I think it just procs after 15 seconds and I will never see that damage. So my front row is gonna just take a boost here. And you know what? They deserve it, man. They have been just working their little heinies off. I am amazed that we need a heal, and even more amazed that it's going on to people who have never even seen battle. What is going on with that? Dun, 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 dun. Well, you know what seeing this screen means. It means that I'm gonna ask you to like and subscribe, because you know what? I think you appreciate this new audio that's going on in my microphone. I think you like that it sounds nice. You know why I think that? Because I like that it sounds nice, and I think that we like some of the same things. Right now, if I were to grab some of these earrings, I could finish off my companion. For this 200 gems, we're getting 100 earrings, where for the $5.99 pack, we would normally get 50 of them. And then we would also get 50 of the lockets and 50 of the rings. I think this one might actually be a good deal. That's 200 intimacy right there. I think that's a great deal. Good job, Goblin Man. You pulled it off. All you have to do is give me 90% off, and then it's kind of good. But I'm buying this. I'm doing it. You can't stop me. You wish you could, but you can't. Maybe I'm maybe I'm not doing math so strong right now, but I'm pretty sure that was a good play. I'm gonna pat myself in the back for that one. So thank you all very much for watching. We are going to continue this dungeon descent. I'm going to continue it right away. I am recording all night long. It's 1 o'clock in the morning right now, and I might finish this whole dungeon descent. You know why? Because I will never let you down again. I can't believe I had to start a new playthrough. I have been Rage Panda 1, and I will see you in the next one.